Okay, now how are we to kind of manage these various kinds of capital? In the previous section video, we kind of understood 4 types of capital. Now let us go one by one and kind of understand how do we really manage it. I'm hoping you're kind of taking some notes. It's good to kind of scribble down something and as you kind of go, because each of these may apply something to your current situation in a different dimension. So I would recommend please keep taking down as much as, because you have so much of learning. I'm glad you have come this far. It's been so much of learning we have done so far, and you have some more learning to go. So it's essential that you kind of make notes so that you can kind of refer back and know if you have to come back to this video, you know which video to come back as well. So a lot of learnings are going on, so please kind of try to make notes. So now let us kind of jump on to the first aspect of knowledge capital. How do we kind of manage it? The first and foremost is you got to learn regularly. It's kind of understood. We kind of said that keep yourself at least half an hour every day at this level. I would recommend much more, at least 1 hour, but at least half an hour. Even if you cannot do half an hour, 20 minutes every day, you got to keep something for yourself to learn. In a day, keep a learning hour for everybody in the family. So I'm sure you have a dinner time. I'm sure you have an entertainment time which you do as a family together. Now also have a learning time. Just about half an hour, all of you in the family learn something. So you could kind of learn this on a constant basis. Then learning through implementation. We spoke about that a bit. So it is just not theoretical learning. Learning means you understand the concept and implement it. When you are implementing, your learning is much more. So learn through implementation. Then be in our association. You're already part of, we already shared the link for the community. Be in that community, participate in the community, take all the information and have in that collective great environment. So once the environment, the way we are kind of trying to build this environment and create this environment is conducive, one, for building your knowledge capital and also kind of you flourishing and being in the zone of abundance for your trading as a business. So be in the association and participate in our mastermind session. We're going to have series of mastermind session on a constant basis. Participate in those mastermind where we will discuss a lot of things about stock market, about trading, and about strategies, and a lot of other mindset aspect. Plus go through, we keep sharing our blogs, we keep sharing our vlogs, and a lot of information and details and learnings. Go through that and constantly keep updating yourself. That is going to help you manage your knowledge capital. It's very, very essential, and you got to kind of really do that. That's about knowledge capital. So if you're getting knowledge capital, type in the comment got knowledge. Type in the comment got knowledge. Thank you. So now next is one more point on knowledge capital is contribute to the community which you are in. So if you kind of learn something and if you have implemented something, you have kind of had an experience about that, and you had a unique experience. Your experience is very unique, right? And sharing that experience in the community will kind of really help. So keep the sharing going on, saying that okay, fine, you kind of did this, you kind of implemented this, you kind of took a trade and then trade something happened, and what was your experience, or you kind of implemented some aspect of the learning, what was the experience there, and share that with the fellow members of the community, and you see how it will kind of feed back into you. So hope you are kind of going to do that. So that's on the knowledge capital. The second aspect is energy capital. So how do we kind of manage it? The first and foremost is the physical energy. Let me talk about the physical energy part of it. So maintain your health. I don't have to talk about this. You know how to maintain your health. In our long-term program, which we do for 9 months, it's called as the 3C program. 3C stands for 3 C's, the complete person, the complete entrepreneur, and complete trader. That's what the 3C program stands for. In that, we have a specific regime just to manage your physical energy. We have a dedicated coach of ours, who's going to work with you for 3 months plus on your physicality, on your health, on your diet, on your the strength. Once you are physically fit, mentally you will kind of start to become mentally fit as well. So we kind of understand that because we do that every day. every day as a group in our organization, and we kind of work out every single day together. So you know what to kind of do that. I don't even have to talk about that. You know the importance of that. So if you're already managing that, if you're kind of working out, continue doing that. If you're not, talk to us. We will kind of help you out there as well. Then the regular workout, then watch what you eat. It's no brainer. We all have to kind of watch what we kind of really eat. That's something which we have to do. And on mental aspect of it, watch your thoughts. What kind of really comes up. We call that as catching yourself and then being in the moment. And we also call that as zero energy deficit. So now what is the zero energy deficit? How do you catch? And this is something which we kind of do very detailed over 3 full days in our session called Vision Builder Retreat. It's a 3 full day workshop where we work very deeply on your psyche, on your purpose, on deep within yourself to understand what you are, and then pull out what is that you want to achieve and how do you want to achieve that part of it. So there we discuss about managing your mental thoughts and being in the moment, and how to do that. It's a long run process. So that's again part of our 3C program. We don't kind of offer these programs separately. Once you are part of the 3C program, if you can kind of go through that. Many of our students have kind of gone through that, and you get to talk to them as well. So watch your thoughts and be aware of that. Then socialize with family and friends. Extremely important for your mental health. Always, we are social beings, so we know that. We don't even have to kind of redescribe that. So be sure that you spend time with your family. Be sure that you spend time with your friends, your childhood friends, your best buddies, right? That will help you to get some amount of sunshine into your life. Right? So we all need that. We are all emotional beings and social beings. So we need to feed in that aspect of requirements. So just go ahead and do that, constantly every day with your family and friends, and kind of do that. And finally have the right associations. You're already in the right association here. So create that right kind of association, what kind of association you need, how to kind of do that. So again, we do a lot of work around association building in our 3C program, but nevertheless, I'm giving you the glimpse of all of that. Do that. Be in our community. Be in a community. That's a great association for you to be in. So we kind of nurture that. So that's all about energy capital, how to manage your energy capital. Hope you kind of are getting something on energy capital. If you've got this so far, type in the comment, ready for energy. Type in the comment, ready for energy. Awesome. Now let's jump on to the time capital, how to manage the time capital. First and foremost, every moment of your time is money. We know that, I don't even have to tell that. Get that awareness. Right, whatever you are going to do, be sure that every minute passed is a rupee lost, something like that. You kind of do it, right? So now you know how to manage your time. You don't want to be wasting your time on unwanted activities. So avoid wasteful activities. You know what that is, right? And be aware of that. First is to bring in the awareness that every moment of your time is money. And second, because why do I say this is, before I go to the second one, why do I say this is, in stock market, every tick, whether you do it or not, market is ticking. Whether you take action or not, market keeps going ahead, and it ticks and ticks and keeps going ahead. So now if you miss an opportunity, it's gone. And you can take a trade only when in that moment, if you're aware of the time. And if you're aware that is the investment what you're making right then and there, and if you respect the time, only then, let me tell you, let me kind of be right on your face on this part of it, right? You got to respect your time. Not my time, your time, right? And once you do that, and that will get resonated, replicated in the market. Because if you miss out, especially if you're doing short-term trades, we end up doing it in 3 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame. You kind of just step out, do something unwasteful, unrequired or wasteful activity. By the time you come back, the trade is gone. You missed an opportunity. So you are not in the time. If you're not in the time, you're gone. Right? So be in the moment always. Be aware that every moment of your time is money. One, avoid wasteful activities. That's the second one. Third, implement a time management system. Whatever you know the best, find that out, implement it. So we kind of teach a very detailed time management system in our long-term program where we make you implement. We take you through a 1 week activity just to kind of realize what you are doing, and then kind of get a right time management system for you. So of course I cannot discuss that here. It's a 1 week activity, so I can only kind of give you that you need a time management system. So work on implementing a time management system for yourself. Prioritize your action, right? Know which action you got to do first, and prioritize that action so that it is much more efficient for you. So that's about the time capital managing your time capital. So if you're kind of got so far, and if you're going to right now in the moment, type in the comment, time is money. Type in the comment, time is money. Now let's get on to the fourth kind of financial capital, which is the financial capital. How do we manage that bit of it? Now, first and foremost, let us do this. This is kind of going to go a little bit longer, so let's kind of talk about this in the next video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.